I've taken control of this area.
The enemy's after the spot! Alright, leave its defense to me! What are you doing to King Mulu's pets? Loves those things, you know. Keep your hands off of them. You think you can take me on alone? I like your spirit, even if it does get you killed. Sorry, King Mulu. I couldn't keep your animals safe.
As you can see, my father has taught me well.
You are unstoppable!
Goodness! The beasts are running away! Now we don't have to fight them.
The beasts have run away? This is a problem! We need to find them at once!
I'm glad everything turned out well.
Well done! Most impressive! Halt! The enemy is on its way here! Take defensive positions!
You won't have your way with our land. I will keep Jining safe from your prying hands. You think you can take me on alone? I like your spirit, even if it does get you killed.
You are unstoppable!
It's no good. We're just delaying the inevitable. You win, all right? You win!
come around to our way of thinking. This should allow us to form an alliance with Nanzhong.
As you can see, my father has taught me well.
Impossible! How could I be bested in a test of strength? A rematch! I demand a rematch!
This battle has already been settled, King of Nanzhong. I think that you know no matter how often we fight, you will never beat us.
Shh.
We have no wish to continue this conflict. It is of no benefit to us. Why not join hands with us? We will work together to make your land rich and prosperous.
What? 1 minute you're attacking us, and the next you want to be our friends? Stop messing with my head!
We attacked Nanzhong because you posed a threat to Shu after falling for Wei's poisonous whispers. We had no desire to invade your lands. We are not your enemies. Indeed, we would like to be your allies. Can you understand where we are coming from?
Well, you beat us fair and square. I'll do what you want. But don't get me wrong, I still don't trust you. If you claim you're our allies, then I'd better not see you try and attack us again.
I thank you for your understanding.
It appears that we have successfully subdued the lands of Nanzhong. Zhuge Liang, what do you propose we do next?
We have removed all concerns on other fronts. It is time for us to attack Wei.
Then it will finally begin.
We managed to prevent Wei's plan to attack on 5 fronts. But now the boot is on the other foot. If we attack, Wei will fight back grimly. We must give any attack all that we have.
Then once again, this will be a battle of great hardship.
All of us, officers and soldiers alike, are ready to fight. Master Liu Chen, give the order whenever you like.
Yes. But before that, Zhuge Liang and Zhao Yun, I would like to ask you a question. Tell me, can we really claim victory over Wei?
Lord Liu Chen.
The Wei forces are replete with brave soldiers. But the same could be said of our ranks. But I swear that my spear will bring glorious victory to Shu!
We must win, for the sake of Master Liu Bei and the others who have fallen for our cause.
In Shu, after the death of Liu Bei, his son Liu Chan becomes emperor. Zhuge Liang and the other ministers support him and make plans to restore the country to its former strength. After repelling the Wei invasion, they also succeed in conquering the troublesome Nanzhong tribes. Elsewhere, Wu successfully repels the Shu attack on Yiling. When Zhuge Liang once more proposes an alliance, they accept. All of this was simply to oppose Wei, who continued to seek to conquer the entire land. While all this had been happening, Wei had focused their efforts on domestic affairs and increased their own strength in order to be ready for the upcoming showdown with Wu and Shu.
This concludes my summary of the overall status of our territory at the present time. Next, I will report on the movements of Wei.
To be honest, Zhuge Liang, I feel tired just listening to you. Will you allow me to rest a while first?
Forgive me, my lord. I should have been more attentive.
Zhuge Liang, you should rest a little as well. You are monitoring all domestic activity yourself, on top of which you seem to be making preparations for your northern campaign. If you continue to push yourself so hard, you will fall ill.
I appreciate your concern, my lord. In order to ensure the success of the northern campaign, however, it is imperative that I eliminate all potential sources of trouble. For that reason, I cannot afford to neglect my duties of domestic government.
Your diligence is truly appreciated, but if you do fall ill, the northern campaign cannot happen. It is well beyond my capabilities. If only there was someone who could act as a worthy lieutenant to you.
Ma Su is currently acting as my deputy. He is a smart man who understands the way I think. We can expect big things from him during the northern campaign.
I see. If you are satisfied, then I'm sure everything will be fine.
We will now begin our preparations for the northern campaign.
I crush Wei!
I understand how you feel, Master Wei Yun, but it's important to be properly prepared.
Madai speaks the truth. We have attained control over Nanzhong, but there remain a number of tasks which must first be carried out. We can only send forth our troops once all of these issues have been resolved.
However, the enemy will soon realize that we are making preparations. We must proceed swiftly and efficiently, and divide the tasks among us all.
You mean there's no need for one person to do everything?
That's right. Each mission must be carried out with precision if the northern campaign is to have a chance of success. I will be counting on all of you. There can be no land of benevolence without securing victory in this northern campaign. Prepare well for the upcoming battle. Understood.
I will never be able to develop the new weapons in time. Not at this rate. We need more ore. It seems the Wei army has mined the area for all the mineral resources and is storing them in the castle. We will have to seize them. I will never be able to develop... It seems...
I don't really like defending, but I'll do what needs to be done.
The enemy! The Shu forces are attacking! Over here!
Gather round! This is the end!
Amazing out there. But don't push yourself too hard, Xingcai.
Gather round! This is the end!
It already! I can't bear this any longer!
As you can see, my father has taught me well.
We're going to capture that area over there. It's our chance to look good.
This should allow us to be ready in time for the Northern Campaign. You may expect big things from my new weapons.
I am relieved that we managed to win this one.
You are quite strong, indeed.
The letter to be delivered to Master Gongsung Yuan. I believe that it urges him to break away from Wei and join our cause. I hear that tea is highly prized in Liaodong. Master Gongsung Yuan may be moved to action if we include some with the letter.
Capturing that base will weaken the enemy greatly. All units march!
This area's famous for its tea leaves. They're supposed to be top quality, you know.
Okay.
The tea here is the best. Please, take some with you.
Master Gongsung Yuan is sure to be impressed with this. I am sure we will receive the answer we desire now.
I'm glad everything turned out well.
You are a truly amazing warrior.
Let us review how things are going so far. It would appear that the development of siege weapons is proceeding smoothly. They should play a major role in the northern campaign. Our plan to agitate Gongsung Yuan has worked nicely. This should serve to split the Wei forces. Thanks to the fine work of all of you, preparations for our northern campaign are complete. We are ready to begin. Thanks to all of you, our preparations are now complete. We can now carry out the northern campaign.
Zhuge Liang, you know, there will be no going back now.
That's right. All we can do is continue along the path we have chosen and conquer Wei. For the sake of the grand ambition of Master Liu Bei and for those who have sacrificed their lives for that cause. We must claim victory and build a land of virtue and benevolence.
My lord, may I ask you a question? In preparation for the Northern Campaign, we've not only addressed all domestic concerns, but we've even made contact with Gongsun Yuan in Liaodong. I must say that our movements have been far from subtle. Wei is almost certain to realize we are up to something. Why have you elected to pursue an approach which will draw the enemy's attention?
When we took Hanzhong from Wei, we made use of the element of surprise. Since then, however, Wei has constantly had one eye on movements here in Shu. In which case, there is no point in trying to obfuscate. It is better that we make sure our preparations are perfect instead. I simply decided that it would be more effective to eliminate any potential for failure and ensure the highest possibility of success.
My lord, if you will please forgive my impertinence. You've always prepared immaculately for every undertaking, but recently it seems to me that your preparations are perhaps excessively cautious. I fear that kind of boldness you once showed when you jumped into the fray against Wu at Shibi has been lost.
The Wei commander is Sima Yi. He is the kind of man against whom no battle will go smoothly. We were able to claim victory during the invasion on 5 fronts because he did not yet have complete control over his army at the time. However, things have changed now. It is imperative that we prepare thoroughly and leave nothing to chance.
I cannot help but feel that there's something that you're not telling me. I am your wife, my lord. I can sense these things. My lord, you're not...
You are an intelligent woman, Yue Ying. I believe you understand my true intent. But I would prefer that we end this conversation here. I do not want my personal matters to affect the land in any way. Please. And that is all that I, Zhuge Liang, desired to say before advancing our campaign north.
Master Zhao Yun, forgive me. Master Zhuge Liang's words made me remember days long past.
That's right. You, Father, and everyone fought together. Long before I was even aware of anything that was going on.
That's incredible! You wandered, and you fought. As a result, you were able to establish Shu.
Liu Bei! I, Liu Bei, will your dream fulfill!
I would like to thank each and every one of you. I also would like to fulfill my father's dream. However, is there no path that does not involve fighting?
But if there is an enemy, shouldn't we defeat them?
The chaos has lasted too long. Let us end it once and for all.
Let us defeat Cao Wei! Defeat Cao Wei!
I do understand how you all feel. I pray for your success in this battle.
Master Liu Bei, we are on our way. The first wave of troops led by Ma Su appears to be proceeding smoothly. It is time for us to go forward in support of them. This is a two-wave attack. It will allow us to strike with greater force and consistency and overcome the Wei army.
I bring news. Master Ma Su's unit has been surrounded by the enemy at Jiting. He is requesting assistance at once. Furthermore, the fact that the first wave has been stalled has given the enemy the advantage, and our units are struggling across the battlefield.
No, I did not anticipate that we would encounter such trouble at Jiting. I gave Ma Su detailed instructions and told his deputy, Wang Ping, to be sure to secure the key roads in and out of Jiting.
The thing is, my lord, Master Ma Su disobeyed your orders and rejected Master Wang Ping's admonishment and set up camp on our mountaintop near Jiting.
Ah, atop a mountain, one's supply lines can so easily be severed. Ma Su, did you overestimate your own ability? If we cannot protect Jiting, then the northern campaign is a failure. Our forces, though, are still fighting bravely. We must go to the aid of the first wave. We must also ensure that Sima Yi is repelled and the enemy's momentum blunted. You must rescue as many of our men as possible. I am counting on you. Ma Su and the others on the front line appear to be struggling. We need to regroup as soon as we are able. In order to do so, we need to take down Tian Shui, where Sima Yi is stationed. We must push back the Wei forces and rescue our allies. But I must admit, the enemy formation is truly magnificent. I wonder who could be commanding their forces.
Normally, I would have mobilized more troops. However, our numbers are reduced due to the trouble caused by Gongsun Yuan of Liaodong. The Shu forces must be tired after such a long journey. Let us give them the gift of eternal slumber. Halt! The enemy is on its way here!
Take defensive positions!
Peasant, have you come to offer me your head?
This is the end!
How could my vast intellect have failed me? Curse you, Zhuge Liang!
My turn!
Sima Yi has withdrawn. It appears we have managed to avoid total catastrophe. However, injuries are still significant. Continuing the northern campaign in this state would be foolish in the extreme.
As you can see, my father has taught me well.
Thanks to the efforts of all of you, we have managed to repel Sima Yi and stifle Wei's momentum. However, we have also sustained significant damage. It will be impossible to proceed any further. We will retreat to Chengdu. I will consider how best to deal with Ma Su.
My lord, I have brought with me an enemy officer that we captured.
You must be the man, Jian Wei. You exhibited a remarkable understanding of strategy. The placement of your men was flawless.
Kill me now! I will never bend to your will.
Even in defeat, your loyalty to Wei is unbending. That is most admirable. But the Wei army abandoned you to your fate, even after you fought so bravely to keep Tianshui safe. Is there really any merit in remaining loyal to such people? I will decide what to do with you after we return to Chengdu. But I can promise you that you will be treated fairly. In fact, I have a proposition that I would like to make to you. I will come right to the point. Jian Wei, I would like you to help me devise my strategies going forward.
You want me to act as your lieutenant? I fought against you not long ago, and have only just surrendered to the Shu forces. It is not appropriate for me to accept such an important role.
I do not wish to discriminate based on years of service. I am asking you to help me because I believe you are a man of rare intellect.
It is a singular honor to receive such praise from a man revered as the Sleeping Dragon and praised as the greatest mind of our age. But are you not concerned that I might betray you and return to Wei?
As long as I still have a brush and some ink, I could make sure that such aspersions are cast upon you as to make it impossible for you to work with Wei again. But I do not want to do any such thing. It is my desire that you will give your heart and soul to the cause of Shu. Will you work with me to create a land of virtue?
I have been moved by your passion and noble ambition. From today on, I will commit my every waking hour to the creation of the land of virtue of which you speak. I will devote myself to your cause, Master Zhuge Liang, Prime Minister, if I may call you that.
I am most grateful to you.
Understood.
Despite our most diligent preparations, our previous northern campaign ended in failure. A second such failure will make our land of benevolence an even more distant dream. This time, I propose that we combine our efforts with Wu in order to ensure that the northern campaign is successful.
While we do have an alliance in place with Wu, our relationship with them is not as it once was. I'm not sure they will be willing to do exactly as we ask.
They would most certainly be unwilling if the only benefit were to accrue to us. But on this occasion, the northern campaign will be beneficial for both kingdoms. I am confident that I can convince them to cooperate.
Very well. If you say so, I am sure you can make it happen. But, Zhuge Liang, I want you to make me one promise. I am grateful that you are thinking of the good of the kingdom, but I also want you to think a little more of yourself. I am unable to help you myself, but you have Zheng Wei, Xingcai, and the others. You must allow them to share the burden.
Lord Liu Chan, I am not worthy of such words.